My name is Charles. I made my name known for being a diabetes advocate and award-winning filmmaker. I created a show that took 5 people living with diabetes that helped to educate, inspire, and save their lives. About 5 years ago, my father passed away from cancer, and I wanted to do something to help bring awareness to those living with this terrible disease. I will embark on a road to help change the lives of some that are fighting this horrible condition called cancer. It does not take much effort to live for others, and what we leave is how we will be remembered. I hope at the end, we can see that hope is a great thing and the start of a better future. Welcome to 8 Days. I must say, what took place with Carrie was heavy in my mind over the last night or two. I wanted to talk with Carrie before we all went to sleep to see how she was holding up. I want to say, number one, that I'm sorry about how things ended up the other night. Can I get a few minutes with you?
Why would I want to do that? You're not protecting me.
Let's walk over.
You're not protecting me in any way.
Come here, talk to me for a few seconds.
I don't think I want to.
Carrie.
I think I've had enough emotion.
Thank you, I accept that apology.
You didn't at first.
I know, it takes time sometimes.
I was like, how can I? It hurt me. And I know you were like looking at me too, and I'm like, look at me, just look at me. Don't be mad at me when you're looking at me, and I know you know that I was being honest to you.
For me, it can take time. Like I have to build up, proof through relationship and experience too.
I would have just pulled you to the side and kind of just said, hey, you know what? Let's talk about this. But I kind of felt like you really just needed to express that because you expressed it to me, and I wanted you to express it to him.
Yeah, and I was okay with that. I was even okay with you encouraging me to be more assertive and louder with my voice, because that is something I should be doing with things more often.
Let me ask this.
Yes.
Did you hear anything else other than that comment toward me? The whole conversation.
I thought it was it was a very giving comment, it was a very kind comment, it was a very beautiful comment, and I'm very surprised that you're now feeling that it was negative.
However, the reaction is exactly what's kept me from having that voice in the past. It just reaffirmed that, somebody will just be louder and more aggressive and angry if I express myself.
Well, I mean, I'm glad that you didn't leave.
Yeah.
I'm glad that,
I never was.
well, I'm glad you got out of that bed and you bounced right back.
It's what we do.
Yeah.
If there's one thing that cancer patients will tell you, it's what we do. We have to. We don't have a choice.
Nicole and Janine didn't have clinic today. They took the day off to rest from the treatments and enjoy their hotel. The other guests would continue working with the experts at the house.
You need to know the difference between a green juice and a smoothie.
Yeah, I do.
Right? What's the difference?
No idea.
So, example, when we do the smoothie, we're gonna put all the food,
Yeah.
right? All
Yeah.
the food products into a blender,
Yep.
right? And if we put it into a juicer, what is the juicer doing?
It's taking away the pulp, it's taking away the fiber.
Exactly. So the difference between what will be a smoothie
Yeah.
and a juice is that the juice doesn't really contain any fiber at all.
Okay.
So you're just containing all the nutrients in the suspension, in
Okay.
the liquid, right?
Okay.
So obviously there's a lot of benefit of consuming fiber, and you need fiber
Yeah,
naturally,
okay. I haven't been
right?
doing that. I've been doing a lot of juicing,
Yeah.
minimal smoothie.
Like you can eat everything that's on the table today, but you have to have a balance.
Yeah.
Like too much of one good stuff is really not good. Even though it's
Okay.
natural, you have to have a balance,
Okay.
Okay.
What would be the downfall if I ate a whole bowl of
Sugar
blueberry?
content.
Sugar content. Okay.
Sugar
okay.
content.
Yeah.
There's going to be a glycemic response.
Yeah.
I try to force myself to really provide the best information and always the simple changes that you can actually do at home and make this big impact now.
Let's just do the basics.
Yeah, we're gonna use the base of the fruits as the carbohydrates.
Yes.
and
Do I need to chop these?
if you want to.
Alright.
Okay.
Try those. Yeah.
Introduce a couple of berries. You can introduce the whole plate.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's not too much.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fine. It's about 3/4 of a cup. A little bit of ice.
Yes, we'd love ice.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And all that one in?
This smoothie is gonna give you roughly about 500 to 600 calories.
Yeah.
That's about it.
And how many does a female and a male traditionally?
Average 15 to 2,000 calories. All right, so we have one macro, which is the carbohydrates.
Yeah.
Right? We're gonna add another macro, which is the protein.
Yes.
Right? So we're gonna add about 1 cup of the product. Yeah. It's about 21 grams of protein.
Yeah.
What's your choice, peanut butter or
Almond. This one?
almond? Yeah.
Yes, almond.
Very good. This is the fat source that we're going to add. Each tablespoon's add about maybe 120 calories.
Yeah.
Okay, very rich in omega-6 primarily. Okay, so let's
Can we
blend
go?
it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. With this one?
Yep. Again, so just to close it out, always remember, do not be afraid of food. Food is never going to be the enemy, right? You have to be smart and proactive about how you eat. If it comes from the ground, if it's natural, if it doesn't glow in the dark, guys, right? If it doesn't, last more than a month in your shelf, right? That would be a good product to consume, right? That's always something that you want to go for. But again, if it glows in the dark, it's preserved, it has artificial sweetener, if it has anything like that, you guys just want to stay away from it, right? The second thing that you want to make as vital to your diet is the portions that you consume. Do not overconsume, do not underconsume. You have to have a perfect balance.
These sessions with Rodolfo were deeper than I could have imagined. We all carry things that need to be addressed and talked about. Each day staying alive brings its own struggles. What we saw here was true healing and growth.
So we go first from acceptance, right? And I said that acceptance was a recognition of this reality right now. It's to see where we're at without denial, without distortion, without illusion, but to really go, okay, this is the truth. So acceptance is that. It's to say, I'm right here. And then from there, you move into the permission, which is, and this is, I'm gonna bring this as simple as I can, but it's a deep, deep thought. Permission is to allow for change. Permission is to allow for change, not push, not control, not force, not like be in desperation for, but to allow for change. So what we get to do to change that is start to take the bricks out from the walls. We start to put it back into the treasure chest so that we start to express ourselves again and be who we really are in our full authenticity. And especially here, the opportunity of this show and what all of you are doing, not only are you welcoming in the world, but you're getting to express a message, something powerful of endurance, determination, commitment, saying life, I want it, I'm gonna have it. That I'm the one that chooses choice. Remember what that was yesterday? It's between surrender or resist. Our expression, remember, isn't to be heard in our message. Our expression is to be seen in our being. Our expression is to be seen as an example of what is true for us. Whether that's going to be true for somebody else, we have no control over. And that's what we're often looking for. When we're looking for that acknowledgement, we want them to agree, not just acknowledge. Give me a topic.
Acceptance.
Acceptance. And what emotion do you want to start with?
Hiding.
Hiding?
Hiding.
Hiding? Okay, so I would say fear maybe would be hiding.
Yeah, fear.
So you're saying fear of acceptance. I want to see fear. So where's the fear? Show me your fear. They're letting go. They're finally giving themselves permission to release and express the authentic, true, genuine, sincere part of themselves that has been wanting to be seen and acknowledged, and I think in all of us wants to be seen and acknowledged. When we can do that, then all the tension and dis-ease that can manifest itself because of it gets released as well. Where is your fear?
I'm not okay.
Thank you.
Coming up on 8 days.
Give me a topic.
Well, flowing from yesterday, let's go with sadness.
Who's Carrie today?
Carrie, this day, feels like she's onto it finally.
Put your arms up like this. Close your eyes for a second. Right now, you are in the most vulnerable position that a person can be in. Do you feel safe? So when you need support and you need to know that you're safe, regardless of where you place that safety, you know that you have that always there. And this is a shift that you can make. To go from fear and know immediately that there is assistance, help, support, always there for you. And that you get to choose that you're safe. Go ahead and open your eyes. How are you feeling right now?
A little shaken again.
Okay, but that's real. Thank you. I feel gratitude right now.
The work continues for sure at home, but I can't even believe the preparation I've been given here. And I'm just really looking forward to ending this week, really positive note, and working on how I go home now.
All right, Kate. Give me a topic.
Well, flowing from yesterday, let's go with sadness.
Okay, so sadness is still the emotion. What's something that would make you sad?
Grief would make me sad.
We still have a little bit of that. So grief is because something was lost, right?
Yeah.
And show me the sadness.
Yes, it's still sadness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Show it. It's okay. Thank you. And I'm going to show you right now how powerful it can be that when you do that, and now watch, look around this room right now. You're not alone. Look at how quick that happened. Just like that, from sadness to hope.
Yeah. Yeah.
You get to choose that. You just have to notice what's already around you. To see the joy, the inspiration, and the smiles on each of the patients' faces right after they'd gone into the depth of their pain and what they'd gone through at the beginning, to see that they had hope, empowerment, confidence, strength, this sense of being alive. And again, that's what these 8 days are about. I'm really excited myself, and I told them in the group at the end that we got to share one word of what we were feeling. For me, it's admiration. I look at these people and I just admire the strength. I admire the will and the absolute endurance and commitment to get through to another level of their life. Not just back to life, but to another level of their life.
Our expert, who had the issue with Carrie, was still upset. He wanted to meet with me and talk about what happened. I didn't want to, but I felt it was best to try and calm him down and hopefully see if he was up to meeting the group again to make peace. After only a few minutes of talking, I realized he was not ready for closure. It's best we leave this alone, and I wished him well as he walked away. Carrie was growing, and I didn't want anything to hinder that.
Hey, Jerome.
Hey, how's it going with you?
Much more peaceful day. And I've been able to just do a lot of reflecting over, the situation we had the other night.
Okay.
Relook at it with a lot of the emotions not running.
Okay.
Yeah.
How did you process that?
I think the points that were touched on needed to be touched on and brought out, and I didn't realize it. And I'm glad that it happened in that sense. I just wish it was a little less traumatic. The approach or the reaction, I guess, when I expressed myself.
Okay. When you deal with illness, people look at you as warriors. We have to learn that, yes, we are warriors, but we're human as well. So I think that that's the message that we also have to understand, because a lot of times we hide behind our emotions and our feelings and different things like that because we don't want to be addressed as, oh, I'm so sorry. Who's Carrie today?
Carrie, this day, feels like she's on to it finally. She's on to something. But I wasn't loving myself because I was still living, I've still been living trying to please others.
Why is that?
That's a big question. You know, I think I just trained myself how to please everyone else, and if I, you know, I don't ever want to feel like the focus is me. Mm-hmm. You know, what I'm learning is this will take work for me. Mm-hmm. This is going to take a lot of work for me.
And it's
to not always,
just a little by little.
You know, stuff everything to live authentically. I mean, what I'm going to need to do to live authentically is going to make me very vulnerable. That's where I want to be, and that's going to be okay. It's going to take work, but that's where I need to go.
I got you.
Yeah, I know you do.
Well.
Yeah.
I planned a special day for the guest. It was going to be a long day, so I made sure we had a healthy lunch before we left. I found a local orphanage with some children that could use some love and some smiling faces. No matter what stages we are in life, we could always give back. We'd purchase some items that they needed for school and some pizzas. It would touch not only the guests, but the children they would meet.
A female deer, ray a drop upon the sun. Me, a name I call myself. Far away to run. So that'll bring us back to don't. A deer, a female deer, ray.
All right, everybody, we are here.
Thank you, sir.
Coming up on 8 days. We planned a pizza party, and if you guys can, we got some school supplies because school starts soon.
Hola, ¿cómo están?
Hey, how are you? Good. I wanted to find a give back so that, you know, no matter what we go through, you know, and everybody's going through something, whether it's cancer, whether it's family issues, whatever it is, that we can find a give back and take some time to share something with others. And this is an amazing establishment that has some great kids of all ages. So we planned a pizza party, and if you guys can, we got some school supplies because school starts soon. And if you could all bring in something, and you know what I hope to impart is that not only are we going to give something to them, but we're going to be able to take something away as well. That we can walk away here feeling good no matter what stage in life we are, no matter what we're going through, that we gave something to someone else. So let's show them what Hope4Cancer is and what 8 days is, and bring some smiles to these kids' faces, all right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, let's do it. All right.
Let's do it.
Hello. Good, I'm Charles. Good. I'm Charles. Nice to meet you.
Welcome. Hola, ¿cómo están?
Hey, how are you? Good. Charles. Good.
Alison. Me llamo Carrie.
Is really what it's all about. You know, I mean, you know, all the work that we do, whether it's the work that I do, whether it's the work that Hope4Cancer does, it's really about just giving back. And you know, what better way to give back than to find some young, beautiful children, man, that we can bring some smiles to their faces. And this is good. This is definitely good. I'm very excited, and it's really touching. Plus, we needed to get out the house. I think, you know, everybody was kind of cooped up and working hard, and now we're able to kind of just take a group trip and, give some blessing.
Everyone. Hello. Todos a comer pizza. ¿Sí? Todos a comer pizza.
Estamos aquí por un lugar que se llama Hope4Cancer.
We want to come and share something special with you.
Y es porque queremos venir a celebrar y a compartir algo muy especial con todos ustedes. Algunas de las personas que están aquí acompañándonos, que son parte de los que vienen el día de hoy, están sufriendo en este momento de una condición muy especial en su salud que se llama cáncer. A todos ustedes, desde nuestro corazón, los amamos, son personas muy especiales. Queremos decirles que estamos muy felices de estar aquí y que nos permitan ser parte de su vida. Gracias.
Being here has been kind of personal for me because a lot of people don't know I was actually born and put into an orphanage for a short time in my life. And I have never, and only till I was about 1. And then I was adopted by 2 amazing people, brought into their home, given so much love. But to be here, today's the first time I've ever walked back into an orphanage. And I gotta tell you, it's made me really step back and be so grateful for what I've been given. I have 2 amazing parents. My dad has passed and gone. Mom is still here, and she's like the greatest example of love that I've ever had. And so, funny, I'm here to be the expert and help everybody else, but yet I'm getting help today. There's actually healing going on inside of me today.
I know you see my face right now, but I wish you could see my heart. It's big. I have 6 kids myself and 4 grandchildren, and when a 3-year-old just runs up to you and wraps her arms around you when you arrive into an orphanage, she just wrapped her arms around my heart. These children are well taken care of. You can just tell. There's such a pure love just radiating throughout this orphanage, and we're gonna take care of them. I knew that would kind of happen. I heard you talk to the director. I love that there's a community, there's a place for children to be loved and taken care of.
Nosotros somos una organización no gubernamental que ayuda a niños, adolescentes y mujeres víctimas de violencia, maltrato o abandono. Nosotros lo que hacemos es buscamos los apoyos porque somos una organización sin fines de lucro para poder pues colaborar con esta organización y poderles dar una oportunidad a los niños, una oportunidad de vida. Todos nuestros niños que están aquí son niños que han sido víctimas de abandono, sobre todo, y de violencia.
Lo que hacen los niños aquí es viven de una manera como en familia, tenemos grupos niños, niñas. Bueno, lo que hacemos es los niños viven aquí las 24 horas, los niños aquí reciben de comida, reciben educación, reciben deportes, tienen talleres de dibujo y bueno, en la escuela también lo que hacemos, como muchos niños vienen y nunca han ido a la escuela, no saben leer, no saben escribir, bueno, se les educa desde el principio, teniendo a lo mejor 11, 12 años, se ve de qué manera se pueden aprender ellos para salir adelante, para que ellos puedan sacar su primaria, su secundaria, y entonces así se trabaja en la escuela.
I just feel like life is about giving back and changing lives. The time we have here on this planet is very short. Why not leave something for others to enjoy? I wanted these kids to see that someone cared for them, that their future was bright. I think we were all touched, and my hope was to stay in touch and try to help out in any way that we could. No matter where we are in life, we can always inspire. Coming up on 8 Days. We thank you guys so much for allowing us to be here today with you.
So glad that I got to give today.
What's been going on here at the house?
Well, being able to be here today and bring our patients And just the whole staff here, it's very nurturing. It connects me to my roots of the whys. We've been talking about the whys, why do we do this? And this is one of the reasons why, just to give back, you know, to help and to put life in perspective. That sometimes I think, and we might think that we're having a bad time, but there's others who are going through harder stuff than we are. So it's just amazing.
We thank you guys so much for allowing us to be here today with you. We will be staying in touch with the lovely people over here to make sure and do some things that, you know, all of us when we get back to America, hopefully we can, you know, do some things and keep encouraging you guys. Did all of you enjoy the pizza?
¿Les gustó la pizza? Sí.
Good. Now, 8 days, beat Hope4Cancer in basketball. I slammed twice on Dr. Jimenez. Please say that. Please say that.
Quiere que les diga que el especial que estamos grabando llamado 8 días y Hope4Cancer,
Yeah.
que él le ganó al doctor Tony en esto varias veces.
Champion.
Está presumiendo, dígale.
All right. See you guys, and thank you so much.
Gracias.
We were all tired. It's been a long day. I'm sure we all had lots to think about. So today was an amazing day, you know, at the orphanage. And how's everybody feeling? Yeah. Jose, how are you feeling about today?
No, just really so glad that I got to give today, you know, to these kids, and they gave back. It's just really amazing. So I feel very, I'm filled with joy and just the attachment to. I attached to a little girl, little 5-year-old. It's amazing.
Asa, how you feeling?
Yeah.
I feel great, man. First time I ever stepped back into an orphanage since I came out of one. Yeah. It was special. I think all of us had different thoughts and all of us had different ways to really perceive it and have the perspective of it, watching the kids and seeing what they go through. So it really touched me in a lot of ways. Vision, lenses, looking at it through a set of eyes that I've seen but now see in a different way. And just the compassion that I have for those kids, man, it just opened up my heart. It's amazing.
I love mission work and I love going and just hugging the kids and sharing with the kids and taking interest in the kids. Giving back a little bit is huge.
It just feels like we all have our struggles and, but we all just need that hug and that love. So yeah, I was just glad to be able to give it.
Yeah. Dr. Tony, I saw you having some great conversation with one that actually captured my heart too as well. What did you take out of today?
Well, first, personally, I felt blessed that I didn't go through what they went through, and our children won't either. But then I was thinking, like, all the patients that I've seen throughout the years, and when we've gone in the BEST program and looked at their emotional stuff, and that they went through similar things, like these 13-year-olds, 8-year-olds, 9-year-olds. But I saw it from the adult. Now we're seeing it at the root from the child. And I particularly bonded with one, a 13-year-old girl, boy. She sang for us. She poured out her heart. She told us how much she loved Jesus and the hope that she had in life. Although she had a tough childhood, from the age of 5. And I told her, no matter how rough your life has been, you were conceived in a spark of joy. You are perfect in the eyes of our Creator. And so don't forget that. And then she said, this is the best moment of my life, of her life.
Of her life.
And then I said, now going forward, beyond our time here, take this and grow with it. Right? And so it was just
Good day.
a great day. Great day.
This experience could be, for all of us, a moment in time and in our life that literally we can change the world. So the chef made some amazing food once again, so you guys dig in, and thank you for allowing us to come together and continue to grow as a team, you know? All right, enjoy.
Dr. Daniela, we've been so busy both here at the house and at the clinic. What's been going on here at the house?
Well, a lot of things has been going on.
Coming up on 8 Days.
I think as a team, you know, the house has this energy.
I must say, a lot of patients that come to Hope4Cancer now, they're more informed, they're more educated.
Pre-prepared.
Have a good day.
Yeah, man, what a good day today. I had
We had some one-on-ones with very good resolutions. And then I think as a team, you know, the house has this energy and this union that has been created as a support group. With Carrie, she has realized certain things about herself regarding not expressing much of what she had, always making sure everybody's okay. And that it makes sense with the personality of patients who go through breast cancer. You know, they're always pleasing everybody, making sure everything's okay for them. But they forget that they're the first ones who need to receive their love and attention, right? And then Kate, we have worked together on her grief process. And she said she was ready to let go. I think grief, it takes its time, so you can completely let go, but it can get transformed. So she moved forward. She has realized that in this grief, emotion, and feeling, she's not alone. She's surrounded by people that loves her, and she has her lovely daughter, Annabelle. So she's doing very good. I work on emotions. There's certain techniques that I use for this. There are different tools that we use on the BEST program, which is the behavioral, emotional, spiritual therapy. This is a condition, when we talk about cancer, it's a condition that we talk of years and years that the patients have been exposed to different events, traumas, emotions, conflicts. We've been blessed with Robert Rodolfo's, and he's been working with all his techniques he had. He did this breathing exercise. And I think that exercise helped the work we do by opening other doors for them to allow themselves to express the emotions, right? And I think, you know, overall, it's been tough work. It's not easy to expose yourself and to feel vulnerable. So.
And when I had the opportunity to give the results for Kate, who was just beyond herself, right? And when she came out of the room where I gave her the test results, it's like she was ready to jump into the ocean also. And then Carrie having good results as well. It was spectacular because being a nurse that she is and understanding this very well and the situation she was at, she needed a moment, right? Just to process this and to realize, hey, yes, I have become victorious in this journey. Pastor Joe, he, great news as well, right? With his prostate cancer, and he overcame that fear of the water, of the ocean. And I had the opportunity to see Nicole when she came in. With Nicole also, we just have to strengthen that positive outlook, because, you know, she comes from a place where it's just strict, you know, mindset of this is the prognosis, this is what the book says. But with her working on the whole holistic, integrative approach is making a difference. It'll be exciting to see her in the days to come. And Janine has been in her journey with breast cancer for a few years. She's done some conventional medicine, but of course she's also, ready to embrace and follow the more natural way of healing. When I was giving her her initial baseline reports, she just bursted out in crying because she thought maybe they were going to be worse.
So it was better than she thought.
Yeah, and they're actually not bad either. So I must say a lot of patients that come to Hope4Cancer now, they're more informed, they're more educated.
Pre-prepared.
A lot of them are doing proactive measures even before coming to Hope4Cancer.
It would be absurd to think that just a week can resolve their whole life. But this is a window that can open so they can learn more tools, so they keep practicing them, of the awareness, of taking action, of allowing themselves to be in acceptance, as Rodolfo mentioned, of their emotions at the moment, and to be able to express in whichever way they want what's going on with them, right? So I think it's a great introduction for all of you who are watching this to see how do we work on their emotions and how you have to go and work at home as well, because you can continue this work at home.
Maybe we should get some rest now, Dr. Daniela, because this has been really, really busy times, right? But it's so fulfilling and exciting when we see the whole team coming together and working for the same good, So let's get some rest.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Coming up on 8 Days.
One of the things that I want to see change is that I want you to cook more, you know?
There's a scorpion in my room and you just watched it.
Have a good day.
Yeah, man, what a good day.
I would like to talk to you about, just some things that I've been feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah, now that we know that your cancer is now undetected. And so that's gonna change our lives significantly, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
So okay, I wrote some things down here because, I spoke to Marcy and last Monday and I had an opportunity to cry a lot.
Yeah, you told me that.
And she was telling me that I needed to share with you the things that I shared with her.
Okay.
When you got cancer.
It's important, I think, just to put in a framework. Since I got diagnosed, we play different roles. I mean, you play the role of being strong.
Right.
I'm the patient.
Yeah.
And you're the wife of the patient. And how that affects, our relationship, and mainly the first thing there's a breakdown is in communication. We should maybe have talked way back then, you know what I mean? About real feelings that we were having or you were having. So I'm just saying that this is good that you want to talk to me about this.
I had to go through some healing time because, I'm tired now.
Yeah.
But I'm relieved.
Yeah.
But I'm tired and I want to finally just kind of go back to how it was before you had cancer. And one of the things that I would like to see are some changes.
Your 4 things right here?
Yeah, one of the things that I want to see change is that I want you to cook more.
Okay.
I want you to take the time to learn how to cook, but love it.
Yeah.
Love cooking.
I know you told me that before.
Yeah.
How you want that. It's in the back of my mind,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and another thing is that I want us to have fun now because, when you had cancer, you had no energy. And we can go places because you had, urinating was an issue. And you just didn't have energy. Urinating a lot was an issue. And, you were kind of going through a little bit of not a little bit. You were sort of going through a depression. And I had to help you out with that. I had to be compassionate with you. But at the same time, I feel like I had to be.
People need to know that when you have prostate cancer as a man,
oh yeah,
you can't even watch a movie all the way through.
And
Yeah, so before we wrap it up, there's one other thing that Dr. Tony said.
Oh, we have to have more sex.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Because it's going to help me.
okay? That's what I'm gonna have to work on.
There's a scorpion in my room and you just watched it. Bollocks, let me see it. Let me see it.
Okay, let me see.
It won't play. Oh. Oh, now, don't say that. I did, I said it.
You're scared of that?
Yes!
Of course.
Yes! We've got to get that.
It's not gonna do it.
We've got to get that.
So it's walking right there.
Yeah, it's supposed to be.
Come on, man, let's do it. Curtains open.
The most probable thing is it's behind that.
Behind that?
You can't move it.
I did yoga today, and I didn't gain muscle. Oh, I'm not playing. I'm not pretending. It's up there. I just put my face. Okay, who's gonna get it?
You gotta stick your head up in there. You see it?
Yeah?
Yeah?
I got it.
Yeah, of course. I saw it.
Come on. Go. 1, 2.
Okay, yeah. Flip it. Wait. Oh my gosh, you're sticking your. Okay, she's got him in the glass. You guys serious? Okay.
Okay, you're in charge. You got him.
Yeah! You see it?
Yes.
Okay. Can we see it? One quick photo. Were you just looking over there and saw him moving?
Yeah, I seen a movie. Got it.
You got it? Do you have a story about that?
Got it.
Crazy. All right.
What are we doing with this?
Are you really coming with me right now? Jose's sleeping. Oh, he was in the wrong place. Pretty tough, right?
It's not that small.
All in all, I think it was another powerful day. Growth and healing has truly taken the stage. Treatments are seeing results, and the atmosphere is alive. 8 days is a coming together at times to learn from each other in this journey called life. In the next episode of 8 Days,
My general day, injections, medication, supplements.
I don't know, it's like so many emotions that you can't even identify.
Welcome once again to Akuma Monkey Center. Here we have the spider monkeys.
After the monkey sanctuary, I knew that a little time and some water and just relaxation.